Comes the river falling down. In the woods he don't wear a crown. Gets the cheek stuck on them rocks, screaming at the sky while the engine locks. Grandpa's lodge is his new home. A rustic field where the wild things roam.
Hey, good day, guys. Once again in Wave the Hunter. Found some time to jump back in. And I got a mission, of course, like always. Something interesting to take a look at. I don't really know what to title the video, because I don't know the results of the experiment. But it's going to be something like, bigger's not always better, kind of thing here. And it's about, people always have this question that I see popping up in the Wave the Hunter Discord all the time, throughout the years now. And it's like, what is the best rifle? Well, that's kind of very subjective, depending on, you know, what your goal is, right? You know, so a lot of people will say, like, the SM-12, things like, you know, rifle like that, and there's something nice and powerful, but I mean, if it's basically the best rifle for killing the animal the fastest, like any animal, you pretty much just want to take the largest one, right? Which would be the 338 Lapua. Now, the thing is, though, I don't think, like, having the strongest energy is always the best. And so what we're going to be doing is actually taking the Lapua out and taking the 7mm PRC. Because I actually want to see if this 7mm PRC actually has a quicker kill time. So, quicker time to kill than, if we're using like a Call of Duty term, quicker time to kill than the 338. So that means doing a lung shot. We're going to be doing broadside. It's got to be like the same shot. So we're going to be doing a broadside. And of course, these two will probably do a double lung. But I'm just curious to see how far the animal runs. We're gonna do a couple tests on it. I don't know what ammo to load here. Should we just be using the default? Probably just default, because with the 7mm PRC, I believe this Llewellyn's Firefly is actually better. Well, let's just use the unlimited. We're gonna keep it simple. Throw the unlimited in here, and then I don't want to close that down. I want to go over here and get the Lapua. Steyr Carbon CL2. Purchase yours today. Here we go. Throw the same scope on. And, because, yeah, I don't think there's any difference in these. Let's grab that. There's a little bit, but last I checked, not a whole lot. So yeah, we're gonna start with the tier 5 animal. Let's check time. 10:30. We'll go to my test team. Just because it's quick and easy. I got a couple testing spots, actually. This one down here can be nice, because it's more of a horizontal shot. But the lake up here, you get more distance. I want to do probably like a 150 meter shot. We're doing a tier 5 animals, whitetail or mule deer. And so we gotta have some distance, or both of them are just going to wreck the animal. I'm thinking 150 meters. And I'll explain why I think the 7mm PRC will actually have a quicker time to kill, or bleed out time, than the 338. I know it doesn't make any sense, right? But this is the damage model in the game. So we'll take a shot. We'll use the 338 first. 338 will be a benchmark, strongest gun in the game. They're going to be down here drinking. Much like something I should be doing right now, but I digress. 200 out, eh? We got lots. See, the problem is with this testing area. I should have brought the chair, actually, for proper shooting. Is the angle. It's hard to get like a straight broadside on these guys without having a downward slope, so we'll kind of hit a little high on the mid lung. Now, male or female, it doesn't really matter too much to me. Their hit points are all the same. There could be like a small amount of extra flesh to go through on a male, but it's insignificant in my opinion. So we're just going to be going for 250 meters, which, so let's put a mark out here. Not 250, 150. Get the Lapua ready. Just see if we can get one of them on the broadside. Yeah, I should really bring the chair for this stuff. So it's pretty much whoever's going to be the first up. You know, not super scientific. We don't have all day. We just need a general feel for things. So I can show you what's going on. Let's do a little hunter scan just to see what I'm dealing with here. Yeah, so he's the last one I tested on. And this guy, he's okay too, and all these doe are fine. Oh, here's a broadside doe. Old one too. Let's see here. You want to come to a halt? That's broadside enough for my test, I believe. It's looking pretty good. Now the shot's going to go through and hit the deer behind. But maybe not like this. Well, hold on, this is 0 up to 150. Oh, she stepped forward. Oh, okay. That's not going to be a good test because she fell right dead. I need them to run. We'll pick it up. What was the... I did a shot on a whitetail deer the other day in the other video. What range was that? Must have been further than 150 because it ran off. Okay, so we're going to have to back up a bit. That's too close for this test. That hunting pressure, that shot right there... might have made... Here, let's do another shot. Trying to add hunting pressure here. See if I can get them to go across the lake. There are other drink zones over there. That'll give us plenty of distance. I'll get like the chair, set it up here. Maybe 250? I need something... we'll test tier 6 animals as well if I have time. But yeah, this is just too much of a clobber. There's where she stepped forward. Okay, so that's not going to work for the test. 140 meters. So we're going to back up some more. Now let's just test the zone, or check the zone here. See if it flipped. It should have flipped, or it might be stuck. I might have flipped these zones too many times. Okay, there. Okay, so it flipped, so that's good. Yeah, let's just jump back quick. And grab the chair. Okay, this should have moved them across the water. Hopefully. Let's move it ahead an hour. We got our chair. See if they teleport in. Beam in from the Starship Enterprise or something. I don't see them anywhere. Oh, there they are. Okay, so let's 400, that's plenty. There, that's too far. We still want to do the shot within, you know, a range we would normally take. We can actually sprint because they're not going to run at this distance. And we'll find a spot to set the chair up. 250 maybe? I think I can land the shot with a 338 reliably at 250. Maybe we'll try 200. I know, we'll try 250. I'm sure I can do it. I'm sure. A little closer here. Any whitetail here today? Oh, yeah, there's the whitetail. They came down to play. Here's the test mule deer, these poor guys. Run up here a little bit more. Getting within range, 250. Get our chair out, the old giraffe. Alright. There we are. Let's see how this one does. Okay, who's a nice broadside? There's a doe there. Pretty darn broadside, eh? Whoop. We'll do 300 so it's a little high. Oh, stepping forward and turning. There's that guy in the bush there. Now they're all facing the wrong way, so we're gonna have to wait a second. One thing that would make this herd a better test herd is if there were more of them. A good test is Tikamoon, of course. Tons of animals there. But a lot of people hunt Transylvania and Nez Perce, the deer, so it's good to test on something people are really familiar with. We take out this young guy. He's gonna lay down just as I was shooting. Oh dear. You're gonna lay down too, eh? Alright, so this is a bit pre-recorded as well, so if there's any news in the way of the hunter, I don't know what it is as of yet, but I don't think so. I'm recording it and kind of to tell the downtime for everybody. I don't think there's anything going on yet. Still waiting for the January 15th news. Okay, we got one standing up. Now, that'll be good enough, I think, eh? Darn it, it dropped immediately, eh? So how come my whitetail didn't do that? I hit the whitetail with the 338 the other day, and it just kept on moving. Alright. So much for my test. We might have to go up to tier 6 already. I thought I would, I know it's a 338, but since... Here, we'll just leave that up there for now. Since I had, that one deer survive fine, was I shooting 300 meters? Oh, we're gonna back it up some more. I mean, I can also switch the 338 out for the 300, because I can compare the 300 to the 7mm PRC. I just thought this would be a more extreme example. Except if they're gonna just fall over all the time, which is to be expected, it's just because I had one that didn't. I'm kind of puzzled now how that other one survived the 338, and these ones are not. My only guess is greater distance. Where was that whitetail hit? Oh, there he is. He's over here. Pick him up. There's not gonna be any surprise here. He's just gonna be whammed in the lung. There's Smuck. Yeah, the pass through there. Still doing so much damage. It's dropping. So we will back up a little more. See, I wouldn't mind them adding tents to the game, just because I could put a tent at this tower here. And then, you know, have a bit of... There's some elk that spawn over here. That'd be good ballistics testing. These mule deer are the best just because their drink need zone is on the same lake, so it just kind of melts back and forth, so you can always find them. It'll be the same kind of thing. Double lung pass through. Yep. Well, we'll try one more. And, I might, grow them up a little bigger here. Like, bring a couple of them back. You get better selection. If it doesn't work at 300 meters... We'll try moose, I guess. I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to show anything in this video now. I need one of them to work. Okay, there we go. So we should get a new selection. There we go. We're gonna have to move our chair back. As long as they're still across the lake. This is gonna be more work than I... Oh no, they're right here. Oh, we're almost at 300 meters here, though. Got my chairs over there. Oh no, I can place another chair, right? Here. There we go. Place it back here. That should be about 300 meters, I would think, eh? Jump up on it. If it doesn't work at 300 meters, then so much for my testing the 338. A bunch of them kind of broadside. Yeah, we're at 300 exactly. That's about as far as I'm gonna test this. Yeah, just dropped her. Okay. Well, how come that one whitetail? I must shot must have been just too much off. So let's do the same thing with the 300, because the 300 is not going to drop them, right? Not on the spot, not a 300? Like the 300 at 300? Alright, we got the 300 now. I wonder if my test is even going to be able to show it here. Okay, the back, they love this zone, even though it's their rare zone now. They can't get enough of the water right down there. It's just a special spot for them. Okay, let's see if we can land a shot. The SM-12. Now, the deer has to run away. Like, it can't be an instant kill shot. I'm just shooting too well. That's the problem. Problem with me, just always shooting too well. Oh, there's one broadside. But walking. Oh, we got a couple. We can take this old guy. He's kind of quartering away, though. We'll try the female. Okay. She did not fall instantly. These guys don't care. Now they do. All right. That's what I'm looking for. So we have a benchmark now. We got a 300 meter shot with a 300 on a mule deer doe. Now the theory is the 7mm PRC will drop her instantly when the 300 did not. So of course that's due to the cavity damage and a few other factors, which we'll kind of go over if the test actually works. And then we got to test out moose. Just the 338 was a bit too powerful. I thought if the 7mm PRC dropped them instantly, but the 338 did not, it would make a better kind of an example. But 338's just got too much to it. So the 300 though versus 7mm PRC, that's an interesting test too. If one drops the deer faster than the other. On the same kind of shot. 300 meter, double lung. Now, I don't quite care too much about specifics of the damage. Just that it's at the same distance and it's similar shot, right? Within reason. Let's see how far she ran with that. Not too far. Not a big surprise. Let's just kind of take a look. I want to see what the like the run distance is or something, right? You should be able to measure it through here. She kind of was quartering more than I thought, but we'll take it. We'll take it. I can't be here all day. So where's the tracking thing? Oh, distance fled, 73 meters. I think that's important because I think that's the good measurement there. For how long before it takes them to bleed out. So 73 meters. We got to remember that. Remember that because I'll probably forget. 73 meters. Let's sell her off. I don't think there's anything interesting here. We got the pass through, which I need. I just wish it was a bit more broadside. Oh well. Okay, 73 meters. We're going to do the same thing. 7mm PRC. Let's go back up here. Now, what time is it? Do I need to go into the next day? Probably. Let's go on the next day just to be sure that they are here. Near around we go. 11:30. Got it. PRC coming out. Where are you? There it is. Now, did they pop out here? Or do I gotta set another chair? I'm gonna set out another chair. We can do 300 meters across the lake. Are they rendering in? Hello, dear. Oh, they're there. Hey, we got them. So we got to do a 300 meter shot across the lake, which is fine. We got infinite chairs. Well, not really 10, but we can set up another one. Oh, there's some, there's that elk herd that swings out here sometimes. Anything exciting there? Just a bunch of low fits. That's typical. 370 meters. This is their rare zone since I've shot them up too. Okay, almost 300 meters. I think I got that right where they are. Yeah, that's close enough. Let's get the chair out. All right. Make sure we got the 7mm. Yep. Up we go. So we are gonna hopefully get a doe here. Just so it's the same, but yeah, see this one? It's not quartering like the other though. So it's not perfect. Oh, there she just turned because I was too slow. This guy, I can't really tell. He's got numbers in the way, but he's quartering too much too. So we're gonna have to wait till one turns. I won't be picky. If it's the male, we'll do the male. Because if it downs the male instantly, then that's definitely something. But yeah, I really don't think there's much in the way of hit points. Well, there isn't really for hit points, but for hit box, really, I don't think it's too much different. In terms of like how much flesh it's got to pass through and lose. But you know, it could be significant enough, right? If you're shooting out the other side, because they are wider. Now they're all phasing away though. Yeah, we can try whitetail though. The other ones aren't playing nice here. So the other one was quartering slightly away. This one's quartering slightly in. Okay. I don't know if the shot landed well. Is that even 300 meters? So we're gonna redo, but that's fine. Well, yeah, it's about 300. Let's just see the tracking distance. So it was 73 meters. See, my experience with this 7mm PRC is that it should really be dropping them instantly, but that could have been a bad shot. That 100 dot's pretty big. And I'm using it now because I can't trust the wind with it. Normally I wouldn't be using it, but it's definitely bigger than the SM12, so it's a little harder to shoot. Well, let's just see what happened here. I mean, a moose test shouldn't be too difficult. So it looks like the SM12 is going to perform better, or the same, but I don't think that shot was as solid as this SM12 shot was, even though it was quartering away. Let's just see. Let's just see. We're curious here. Oh no, it was good. Nope, that was fine. Even closer too, eh? What's the tracking on that? 89. Okay, 300 did better. So, a little different than I was in my hypothesis, but that's fine. That's what a hypothesis is for. Even though the 300's hitting with more energy, I thought the cavity cone peaking in the lung would make a significant difference. If it doesn't, then oh well. Did they run away? I thought I saw them standing there. Maybe they haven't rendered in yet. Oh. Oh no, there's the elk. They're hard to test on just because, yeah, you can't really see them over that slope. There they are. Okay, let's run up here and try another 7mm PRC shot on a mule deer doe if I could. And just see, we'll try a quick couple moose shots. So it looks like the 7mm doesn't have any advantage at all with the cavity cone, except just disadvantages because the quartering shots are definitely worse on the 7mm PRC. So we're doing broadside because it's the only shot it can really excel at. So I was hoping it would have something. Stop moving. This one's about quartering away, kind of like the 300 was. That was too low. It's a kill, though. I'm not hitting them right solid where I want. Oh, no, the other one was. Oh, well. I was trying to give the 7mm PRC credit. I was trying to find something it was better at. What's the energy difference here? What we're hitting at? I'm not even looking at that. So, what's the energy here? 3,700? What's 300 doing? The energy's about the same. It's only like 100, 200 joules more on the default ammo, anyways. But yeah, the overall performance is about as expected on those first two shots. Like the 300 is having them bleed out slightly faster, but it only has slightly more joules at that distance. I was hoping that cavity cone would give that 7mm an advantage somewhere. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll shine with the moose. I'll have to test a few others with differing cavity cones, right? Like I'm thinking like, I don't know, like 6.5 versus a 7mm Odd 8. Kind of too. Maybe against some tier 5s. Maybe see if there's significant differences there. I'm trying to compare two with significant cavity cone differences, and the two most extreme different ones are the 7mm PRC and the 6.5 Creedmoor. Are more different than all the other ones because they peak so much earlier. So yeah. Because if I'm comparing something like the 308 or 270, I don't think anything would be negligible. In most cases. Like, this is kind of negligible, too. Like, if she's only running, 10 more meters, then, who cares? But use the 300, because the smaller hunter sense dot, right? Where'd she run to? This was her, right? It is a kill shot, right? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it was a bad shot. Oh, it was pink. Well, darn. Yeah, that was a bad shot. So that's all on me. But we do have to try it again. That one's on me. See, I can't really hit her again, because that will wreck the science experiment. We'll try again. I might run out of time for moose. We're coming on half an hour here. Whoa, I do want to test the moose out. Maybe we'll do it next video or something. Okay, where do these guys go? Because this is going to be... the results of this are going to be... just use the 300. But we're hunting tier 5, right? So maybe it'll be more pronounced with the tier 6s. Trying to find something for that 7mm to be good at. We're going to back up. Or better than other tier 6s, right? I mean, we're not looking at the 350 or anything. But it could be fun to compare a few others just to see if there's any surprises, head to head like this. Non-super scientific, just sort of get the feel for it. Alright. Remington 700 Alpha 1 in our hands. We're gonna need a broadside though, and they're laying down. They're not doing anything. Oh, there we go. That was like a spine shot. That's not a good test. This is gonna be difficult. That shot went high and into the spine, is my belief. We're gonna bring him back. Yeah, that's testing like this is a little difficult when you got the Remington accuracy in the game here. I could tell by the blood size, it's huge. I think that went up with up into the spine. Okay, there. Let's redo. One more attempt. And if we don't get any kind of info here, we will save it for next time. Maybe next time. I gotta do a pheasant hunt too. But Yeah, maybe we'll do it next time. We'll see. We'll go with the same thing against moose. Let's see, because these animals are just too small. Just too small. Need a bigger target. Should we try the buck here? He's quartering in. I still want the test to be the same though. I can quarter into her. I don't want to be quartering though. But the 300 one did have a slight quarter. This one looks a little steeper. Except he's okay. He's pretty much there, eh? No, he's quartering too. She's really quartering now. She's hanging out. We'll go for this guy, I guess. Okay, so that's a down shot. Not instant, like I was using this gun before on tier 5s, and my recollection is they drop instantly with this, but must be wrong. Well, I'm not usually shooting 300 either. Usually I'm shooting 100 or 150 meters, so. But yeah, I thought I would notice a bit more of a distance. But let's take a look at these two, and we'll call it a day there. We'll just see the tracking distance on this guy. Because what was 73 meters and then 89 meters, I think? Something like that. Yeah, my mind is wandering now with all the different tests I can do here. Because now I'm wondering if we'll get the same performance out of some of the tier 5 rifles as we are at tier 6 rifles, because they're doing pass-through, like they're coming out the other side, which is wasted damage where T5 rifles will not. You know, waste damage out going out the other side, because that's just how this game damage model works. But yeah, now I got lots of little ideas in my head. Yeah, see, that was bad. Whoa, way off. I could have swore that Hunter Sense dot was centered on the lung here when I pulled the trigger there. Whew. Anyway, that's a little wild. Took a screenshot of that. Post that in the Discord. I thought that shot was solid when I pulled the trigger. Like, the Hunter Sense dot was about the size of the lung, but it was like covering the lung with the middle being in there. Like, that's off. That is look at the blood. That is an off shot, that is. Now, let's see what the number is on this guy, and then we'll have to call it a hunt. It's got lots of blood. He didn't make it very far. Yeah, I don't see any reason to be using this rifle. If you got 300 smaller Hunter Sense dot. What do we got here? That's about the same quartering as the other one. It was just the other one was quartering slightly away. This one's in. That's a good comparison. A little less than 300 meters even. Less going out the other side because the energy difference. 300 would be hitting, you know, 3,900 or something. And what's the tracking time? 90 meters. Yeah, you're 20 meters more. Okay, they you know, for this kind of test, see how that cone peaks earlier? I thought we'd be putting more cavity damage into the lung. And having the reverse effect. I thought the 7mm PRC, they'd run shorter than the 300 due to how the damage works. In the game, my hypothesis, looking incorrect. Which, you know, makes sense too, but it just goes to show this cavity cone isn't mattering very much if the 7mm PRC with a very unique cone is gaining no advantage from it. I mean, the 338 just smoked them, right? And then the 300 has a quicker time to kill on the same shot. I mean, this was a buck, but that's mean I don't think there's much difference between the two. I'm not seeing much reason to use this rifle. Not really. Well, we'll call it there. And yeah, it's gonna walk back to the lodge here, listen to Clumsy River, and we'll see you in the next one. I'm just gonna bounce over the screen, just kind of live, and hit the tunes here. Actually, this is what I normally do in the live streams. Just kind of set it up on the go. This is my fancy non-editing style. Let's turn my limiter off so we can hear the tunes. Anyways, I'll see you later. We're gonna fire it up here while I go walking in the water here. Take care, everybody. See you next time.
Ain't no joyride, screaming at the sky while the engine locks. Grandpa's lodge is his new home, rustic feet